Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Donald Barron, your smiling pampering chef. And yes, I am wearing a towel, but guess what? The magic of this amazing, wonderful television and show today has me in my Roundup for Heart t-shirt and my wonderful Pamper Chef beach towel, which I earned as a consultant with the Pamper Chef. Isn't it pretty cool whenever you get to earn something for free 99? But you know what? I think I should switch into an apron because we're going to do a little bit of cooking today and we're going to thrive in the kitchen with the Pampered Chef. I'm excited to prepare for you today a very, very easy, simple recipe that I came up with my own. Because sometimes in your kitchen, have you ever come up with your own recipe and you're like, ooh, that's really yummy? Let me know below what's something that you've created that your family or friends have really loved. So we're going to today make for you some salmon and also some roasted potatoes with our amazing, wonderful air fryer. I am not going to be the star for today, so you're going to see me disappear in just a little bit as you see me prepare to make these wonderful items that we have. All right. So I'm going to take the first thing I'm going to do because it's going to take a little bit. Working in the kitchen is always about timing. And so my timing today, I know that it's going to take my potatoes, which I have in my mesh produce bag, just a little bit longer to roast and in the air fryer. So I'm going to prepare those first. So what I'm going to do, I have my potatoes here, and I also have my cast iron, but I'm going to go ahead and do these potatoes in two different ways. So this is our crinkle cutter, which I love. And I'm just going to cut off just the bottom portion of this one so that it creates a nice flat surface for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my apple wedger and I'm going to take my potato and I'm going to press it down just like that because I'm going to make the potato wedges. So those potato wedges are going to be nice and sizable for me. And I'm going to place those into my silicone bowl. And I'm going to use my silicone bowl to mix them up with some garlic infused canola oil, just a little dab of that. And I'm going to then use my Kansas City barbecue rub. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on. And then I'm going to just mix it up just a little bit. See that right there? And I'm going to place those into this small cast iron. So these are literally all together as one. And you see that's actually just enough for me for one or two, depending upon how much you want to eat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my potatoes on the roast setting. And in my cooking guide that comes with my air fryer, it lets me know that I should do my potatoes for about 25 minutes. So cancel, roast, hit my button to change the time to 25 minutes and press start. And that's going to begin to roast. This wonderful cooking guide helps us so much. Now, the wonderful thing about this is that I'm going to also prepare for another meal some small potatoes. And these are already done and they're going to be nice little wedges as well. And I'm using this cutting mat, the flexible cutting mat, to make nice, even cuts. They're about 1 centimeter thick, which will allow them to cook evenly. And guess what we can do with these wedges? We can make air fried potatoes just like we would if we were frying them. And so I'm going to be able to make these and season those as well. Isn't that nice and wonderful and so easy? Using the crinkle cutter and the wonderful potato wedger. Now, the difference in what I just did, I'm just going to put these potatoes right here to the side because I'm going to use those in just a little bit. And let's do a different type of seasoning on those potatoes. So put the potatoes inside. And these potatoes, we're going to make these potatoes, ooh, let's do salt and vinegar seasoning. So I have my garlic infused canola oil again, with nice and coated. And then we're going to use the salt and vinegar seasoning. And for this one, freshness seal, because this is me just opening it up. Sometimes you have seasonings that you use fresh. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the salt and vinegar seasoning. Just put them in there like that. This lid is also about 2 tablespoons measurement as well. So if you don't have the measuring spoons that I have, which are Pampered Chef, of course, just mix it up just a little bit there. And then I'm going to use my 8-inch fry pan to actually roast these potatoes, but I'm going to actually use our air fryer setting in just a little while. So those potatoes will be ready. Now, let's go ahead and prepare our salmon. And guess what? I've already done it. So what I did with my salmon was I have our garlic infused canola oil, and I also have our Jamaican jerk seasoning, which is so amazing, and our lemon garlic seasoning to prepare 2 different versions of salmon. So have a quick question. What is your favorite seafood, or what's your favorite fish that you love to prepare at home? Well, mine is salmon because it's really easy and simple. I'm going to take my tongs, which these tongs come with our coated tray. I'm going to place them into our 1-quart baker. And what will happen is when this gets to the halfway mark, it's going to beep. And then I'm going to place this into our wonderful air fryer. And then when it comes down to the 0 time period, both my potatoes and my salmon will be ready at the same time. So I have a quick question for you. If you had a preference, which would you prefer? Would you prefer for a nice, healthy meal to be prepared at home in about 30 minutes? Or would you prefer to go out and eat and have somebody prepare a meal for you and you don't know what's inside of it? That's right. Prepare nice and healthy, or prepare it and you don't know what it is. So as we think about how we prepare foods in our kitchen, we know about all of the ingredients, about what's actually going on inside of what we're preparing. And the great thing about our wonderful products that we have within Pampered Chef, especially within our pantry, is that you literally can read all of the ingredients on the side so that you know what's inside. Now, if you're like me, I didn't really know how to cook with seasonings. And so we have this wonderful program that we call Taste Buds, which provides us with a monthly subscription where we receive 3 different seasoning packets. Why not open one up right now to let you see what's on the inside? So every month, you're able to have a wonderful theme with 9 different ways to use the recipe or the rubs or the seasonings. You have a recipe card, a second recipe card, a third recipe card with the wonderful steps on how to use each and every one of them. Now, in addition, you're going to receive a packet. It just so happens that this one is our smoky applewood, our carnita seasoning, which is for slow cooking, and Korean barbecue. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So no matter what, every month you're going to receive a theme that you can have a very nice variety of seasonings and learn different ways to make sauces, etc. And so with this wonderful air fryer here, in just a moment is actually going to beep, and it's going to let me know it is time to put in my salmon. We're halfway through on the potatoes, and I'm going to switch out my trays so we can see the potatoes are nice. Oh my gosh, nice and golden brown. There it is, there it is. And then I'm going to place the salmon on the rack on the inside. And one thing that we tell people all the time is that with Pampered Chef, our products come with a door and not a drawer. Place my salmon inside, and in about 13 minutes, this salmon is going to be done. So, how often do you use your oven in your home? Once a week, a few days a week, or every day? I will tell you, I have not used my oven in about 6 months because I use our wonderful electrics that provide for us a small space, multiple options, and quick solutions to cook. So we're going to see what this salmon is going to look like. We already have seen the potatoes. We'll check back and let's see the magic of television, or should I call it Facebook vision? So the one thing that I will ask you, how do you like your salmon? Do you like your salmon medium, medium well, or well done? Yes, there is a setting. And so fish should be a medium temperature is about 140 degrees. A medium well is about 150, and well done is 160. So we're going to use our instant read thermometer to see what temperature this salmon is, and it makes it really simple. We are almost done. And to serve my food today, I'm actually going to use my coating trays because literally I can put my salmon right here and my potatoes right here. And, oh, its time is up. So let's use our silicone oven mitt to see the temperature of this salmon. So it is at 153, 153. So it is literally a medium well. This one is at 150, 154. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and use place one inside of my coating tray, and then I'm going to place the other inside of my insulated bowls to keep those warm. And I'm going to take some of my potatoes, put those right here on my plate, and put the other set in here. And so the insulated bowl set is going to stay warm. Insulated bowl is going to stay warm for 2 hours and sometimes more. And so now we have our salmon and our potatoes, and they are all done. So this cooking inspiration has been delivered by Donald Behringer. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's taste the salmon. Ooh. Look at that salmon right there. Ooh. It's hot, but it's good. Now, I'll leave you with this question. You may have seen some dishes appear, some dishes leave. So how do you clean your kitchen? Do you clean as you go, or do you wait until the end? As you can see, my preference is to clean as you go. So thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about the recipe. Literally using garlic infused canola oil, and our wonderful Jamaican jerk seasoning or our lemon garlic seasoning. Mm-mm-mm. Delicious. Take care.